Today we're re-exploring a powerful and faith-filled moment from the Old Testament, the story of Elijah and the widow of Zarephath, found in 1 Kings 17. It's a story of obedience, trust, supernatural provision, and a miracle that changed a family's life forever. The land is in the middle of a devastating drought. There's no rain, no crops, and no food. In this desperate time, God sends the prophet Elijah away from Israel. He tells him to travel to a distant place called Zarephath, in the region of Sidon. This was enemy territory, a place of foreign gods, and somewhere no Israelite prophet would feel comfortable going. But God gives a specific instruction. I have commanded a widow there to supply you with food. It sounds impossible, a starving widow in the middle of a famine, but Elijah obeys. When Elijah arrives at the city gate, he sees a woman gathering sticks. She looks tired, worn, and hungry. This is the one God has chosen. He calls out to her, "Please bring me a little water and a piece of bread." The widow looks at him with pain in her eyes and says, "I have only a handful of flour and a little oil. I'm gathering sticks to cook a final meal for my son and me, and then we will die." This is her last hope, her last portion, her last day of survival. And Elijah is asking her to give from what she barely has. Elijah responds with a bold promise, not from himself, but from God. "Do not be afraid. Make me a small loaf first, then make something for yourself and your son. For this is what the Lord says, the jar of flour will not run out, and the jug of oil will not run dry until the Lord sends rain upon the land." The widow stands at a crossroads, give away the little she has, or feed her child one final time. In an incredible act of courage, she chooses faith. She prepares the meal and brings it to Elijah. And when she returns to her jars, something miraculous has happened. The flour is still there, the oil has not run out. And this miracle continued every single day. But later, tragedy strikes. The widow's young son becomes so sick that he stops breathing. In her grief, she cries out to Elijah, "Have you come to remind me of my sin and kill my son?" Elijah takes the child from her arms, carries him upstairs, and prays with everything in him, "Lord my God, let this boy's life return to him." God hears his prayer, and the boy's life returns. Elijah carries him downstairs and places him back into his mother's arms, saying, "Look, your son is alive." In that moment, the widow declares, "Now I know you are a man of God, and the word of the Lord from your mouth is truth." This story